The migration nobody saw coming. Thailand used to be the answer. Where do you retire abroad? Thailand. Where do you become a digital nomad? Thailand. Where do you escape for cheap, beautiful, easy living? Thailand. But something happened in 2005. Thailand got expensive. Visas got complicated. The crowds became unbearable. And quietly, without making headlines, thousands of expats and digital nomads started moving north. To Vietnam, a country that was closed to the world 30 years ago, a place Americans associated with war, not paradise. Now, it's the fastest-growing expat destination in Southeast Asia. Hanoi rents went up 40% in 2 years. Ho Chi Minh City has more co-working spaces opening than closing. Da Nang is full of Western faces. So I had to know, is Vietnam really the new Thailand? I spent 30 days finding out. I lived in Ho Chi Minh City. I worked from Da Nang. I explored Hanoi's old quarter. I surfed in Nha Trang. I talked to expats who made the switch from Thailand. And I compared everything that actually matters. Cost of living, visa situation, beach quality, food, digital nomad infrastructure, culture, safety. This is what I discovered. Comparison 1. Cost of living. The money reality. Let's talk money first, because that's what matters to most people considering the move. In Thailand, the golden days are over. Bangkok or Chiang Mai. A decent one-bedroom apartment now costs $700 to $200 per month in central areas. Street food that used to cost 30 baht is now 80 to 150 baht. That $1 pad thai everyone talks about? Try $3 to $5 now. Coffee at a decent cafe? $4 to $6. A meal at a mid-range restaurant? $6 to $10. To live comfortably in Thailand today, you need $1,500 to $2,000 per month minimum. And that's without traveling much or going out every night. Vietnam is different. I rented a furnished studio in District 1, Ho Chi Minh City, the most expensive area, for $450 per month. Nice place. Good location. Modern building. Outside District 1, $250 to $350 gets you something perfectly livable. Food costs are insane. I mean insanely cheap. A bowl of pho on the street. 40,000 dong. That's $1.60. Banh mi. 25,000 dong. About $1. A full meal at a local restaurant with beer? $3 to $5. Even Western restaurants are affordable. Pizza or pasta at a nice place? $6 to $8. Coffee. Vietnam grows its own coffee. A Vietnamese iced coffee at a local shop costs 20,000 to 30,000 dong, 80 cents to $1.20. I tracked every single expense for 30 days. Rent, $450. Food, $250. Eating out almost daily. Transport, $60. Motorbike rental plus grab rides. Utilities and internet, $35. Entertainment and extras, $120. Total, $915 per month. And I wasn't being frugal. I ate at nice restaurants twice a week. I took Grab everywhere. I bought craft beer at Western-priced bars. The same lifestyle in Bangkok or Chiang Mai would cost $1,600 to $1,900. Vietnam is 4.5% cheaper than Thailand. Across the board. But cheap doesn't always mean better. So let's keep digging. Comparison 2. Beaches, paradise, or disappointment. Thailand's beaches are legendary. Phi Phi Islands, Railay Beach, Koh Lipe, Koh Samui. Stunning. Postcard perfect. But also, completely overrun. I visited Krabi in 2004. Ao Nang Beach looked like a parking lot with sand. Hundreds of tourists. Beach chairs stacked together. Long-tail boats blocking the view. Vendors shouting prices every 30 seconds. Beautiful? Yes. Peaceful? Absolutely not. And expensive. Beach chair rental, 200 baht for the day. A coconut from a beach vendor? 100 baht, triple the price inland. Vietnam's beaches are different. Let me be honest. Vietnam doesn't have the same postcard perfect islands as Thailand. The water isn't as crystal clear. The sand isn't always powder white. But here's what Vietnam has. Space. I spent a week in Da Nang. My K beach stretches for 20 miles. Even during peak season, I could walk for 10 minutes and find completely empty stretches. Number vendors. No beach chair hustlers. No jet skis. Just waves and sand. Nha Trang has a similar vibe. Yes, there are tourists. Yes, there are resorts. But the beach is so long, you can always find quiet spots. And the prices? A sunbed at a beach club costs 50,000 dong. $2. A fresh coconut? 20,000 dong. 80 cents. Phu Quoc is Vietnam's attempt at a resort island. It has luxury hotels and beach clubs. But even there, 70% of the coastline is still undeveloped. Are Vietnam's beaches as beautiful as Thailand's? Honestly, not quite. But are they 40% less crowded and 50% cheaper? Absolutely. If you want Instagram-perfect turquoise water and white powder sand, Thailand still wins. If you want space, peace, and affordability, Vietnam wins. Comparison 3. Digital nomad life. Can you actually work here? Thailand built its reputation as digital nomad HQ. Chiang Mai pioneered the concept. Bangkok refined it. Co-working spaces everywhere. Cafes designed for laptop workers. Fast internet. Huge expat community. Thailand's infrastructure for remote work is world-class. Chiang Mai has 50-plus co-working spaces. Bangkok has hundreds. Internet speed? 100-plus Mbps fiber is standard in cities. The problem? Saturation. Every cafe in Niman, Chiang Mai, is packed with laptop workers. Finding a seat after 10 a.m. is a competition. Coffee shops now have time limits and minimum spending requirements. The digital nomad scene became so big it stopped being a community and started feeling like a networking event you can't leave. Vietnam is catching up. Fast. Ho Chi Minh City has dozens of co-working spaces now. The Hive, Toon, Circo, Dreamplex, all high-quality, air-conditioned, fast Wi-Fi. Da Nang opened 10-plus co-working spaces in the past 2 years. Inuvo Space, Nest by AIA, Azura. All targeting digital nomads. Hanoi has a growing scene, too. Toon, Hanakau Working, Start Network. Plenty of options. Internet speed in major cities averages 50, 80 megabits past. Not quite Bangkok's 100 plus, but perfectly adequate for video calls, uploads, and streaming. Cafes? Vietnam is cafe heaven. This country runs on coffee. There are cafes on every corner. Most have free Wi-Fi. Many are designed for working, spacious, quiet, good lighting. And unlike Thailand, Vietnamese cafes don't have crowds of other digital nomads yet. You can actually find a seat. Work without distraction. Focus. I worked from a different cafe every day in Da Nang. Never waited for a seat. Never felt pressure to order more. Never dealt with networking small talk. Thailand has better infrastructure. But Vietnam has something Thailand lost. Space and peace. If you need 100-plus megapascals internet and want a mega community, Thailand wins. If you can handle 60 megabits per second internet and prefer focus over community, Vietnam wins. Comparison 4. Food, culture. The taste test. Thailand's food is world famous. Pad Thai, green curry, tom yum, mango sticky rice, and rightfully so. Thai food is incredible. But here's what nobody talks about. Thai food has become expensive in tourist areas. A plate of pad Thai on Khao San Road, 150 baht, $4.50. At a mall food court, 120 baht, $2.50. Even street food in tourist zones costs 2-3x more than local prices. Vietnamese food is equally legendary. Pho, banh mi, bun cha, cao lao, cam tam. But here's the difference. It's still cheap everywhere. A bowl of pho on a Hanoi street corner costs the same as it does in a random neighborhood. 40,000,050,000 dong. $1.60, $2. Banh mi in Ho Chi Minh City, 25,000, 30,000 dong. $1. $1.20. Whether you're in District 1 or District 7, Vietnam hasn't developed separate tourist prices yet. Food costs the same for everyone, and the variety is insane. Every region has completely different dishes. Northern Vietnam, Hanoi. Pho, Bun Cha, Cha Cha Central Vietnam. Hue Da Nang. Cao Lao, Mi Quang, Ban Heo, Southern Vietnam. Saigon, Com Tam, Hu Tio, Banh Mi coffee culture, deserves its own section. Vietnam is the world's second largest coffee exporter. Coffee here is religion. Vietnamese iced coffee, Cots Phi AP 3000, 30,000 dong at a local shop, under $1.50. And it's strong. Egg coffee in Hanoi? A must-try. Coconut coffee? Incredible. Thailand has good coffee. Vietnam lives coffee. Food-wise, both countries are S-tier. But if you care about affordability and authenticity, Vietnam edges ahead. Comparison 5. Visa situation. The bureaucracy battle. This is where things get interesting. Thailand's visa situation is complicated. Tourist visa, 60 days, but requires proof of funds, hotel bookings, return flight. Education visa? You must enroll in language or Muay Thai classes and actually attend. Elite visa? Costs $15,000. $30,000 depending on duration. And no matter what visa you have, you do 90-day reports every single time. It's exhausting. And in 2024-2025, Thailand started cracking down on back-to-back tourist visas and long-term tourists using education visas. The message is clear. Thailand wants tourists who spend and leave, not long-term budget expats. Vietnam used to be worse. Way worse. But in 2023-2024, everything changed. Vietnam introduced e-visas for 90 days. You apply online, pay $25 and get approved in 3 days. No proof of funds required. No hotel bookings needed. No return flight necessary. You can extend it once for another 90 days. That's 6 months total, without leaving. Better yet, Vietnam is actively developing a digital nomad visa program. As of 2025, it's still in pilot phase. But the intention is clear. They want remote workers. There's talk of a 1-year digital nomad visa launching in 2025-2026. Thailand talks about the same thing but makes it complicated and expensive. Vietnam is actually doing it. For visa ease, Vietnam is winning right now. Comparison 6. Nightlife, party time, or bedtime. Let's be real. Thailand destroys Vietnam in nightlife. Bangkok has world-class nightlife. Rooftop bars, mega clubs, live music venues, night markets until 3 a.m. Phuket has Bangla Road. Absolute chaos. Pattaya has Walking Street. Even more chaos. Even Chiang Mai has a solid bar scene with live music and late-night spots. Thailand is built for nightlife. If you want to party, Thailand is unbeatable. Vietnam's nightlife is growing, but not there yet. Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon, has Bui Vien Walking Street. It's the Vietnamese version of Khao San Road. Backpacker bars, live music, cheap beer. But it closes around 1 a.m., not 3, 4 a.m. like Bangkok. Hanoi's nightlife revolves around beer hawk, street beer corner. You sit on tiny plastic stools, drink Bia Hoi, fresh beer for 50 cents, and socialize. It's charming. Social, but not a party scene. Da Nang barely has nightlife. A few rooftop bars and beach clubs. Everything winds down by midnight. Alcohol is also more expensive in Vietnam due to taxes. A beer at a Western bar costs $2.50, $4. A cocktail? $6. $10. If your dream is partying until sunrise, Thailand wins by a landslide. But here's the thing. Vietnam's lack of nightlife creates a different lifestyle. People go to bed earlier, wake up earlier. Sunrise coffee, morning motorbike rides, productive work hours, social evenings without hangovers. Some people hate that. Others discover they actually prefer it. Thailand wins nightlife. No contest. But if nightlife isn't your priority, Vietnam's calmer evenings might be a benefit, not a loss. Comparison 7. Culture and authenticity. Real life vs tourist show. Thailand's culture is beautiful. Temples, Buddhism, traditional festivals, respect and politeness. But in most tourist areas, culture has become a product. I visited temples in Bangkok where vendors swarm you selling incense, monks pose for photos for tips, and tour groups block entrances for group selfies. The culture is real, but the experience feels designed for Instagram. Vietnam feels raw, unpolished, real. I walked through Hanoi's old quarter and saw life happening. Not a tourist show, just life. Women selling pho from shoulder baskets, men playing chess on sidewalks, kids doing homework at family restaurants, motorbikes stacked with impossible loads. This isn't performed for tourists. It's just how Vietnam is. I visited temples in Hue. No vendors. No tour groups. Just locals praying quietly. I sat and watched for 20 minutes. Nobody bothered me. Vietnamese culture is still lived, not performed. Markets feel real. Street food vendors serve locals first, tourists second. Neighborhoods have actual community life. Even in touristy areas like Hoi An, which is very touristy, you can walk 2 blocks away and find real Vietnamese life. Thailand's culture is more polished, easier to access, more comfortable for tourists. Vietnam's culture is raw, more authentic, sometimes frustrating, but real. If you want ease and comfort, Thailand. If you want authenticity and immersion, Vietnam. The verdict is Vietnam the new Thailand. After 30 days, here's my answer. No. Vietnam is not the new Thailand, and that's exactly why so many people are choosing it. Vietnam is not trying to be Thailand. It's grittier, rawer, less polished, less convenient. If you want world-class nightlife, go to Thailand. If you want perfect tourist infrastructure, go to Thailand. If you want beaches that look like screensavers, go to Thailand. Thailand is comfortable, easy, proven. But if you want authenticity that hasn't been Instagrammed to death, go to Vietnam. If you want to live on 40% less money, go to Vietnam. If you want empty beaches and uncrowded temples, go to Vietnam. If you want to feel like an explorer instead of a tourist, go to Vietnam. Vietnam is not the new Thailand. It's the alternative to Thailand. It's what Thailand was 20 years ago. Before mass tourism. Before prices tripled. Before every experience became optimized for tourists. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Vietnam won't stay this way. In 5 years, maybe 10, Vietnam will look like Thailand does now. Prices will rise. Beaches will fill. Street food will cost $5 instead of $1.50. The authenticity will fade. The digital nomads will arrive in full force. The Instagrammers will discover every hidden spot. The tour buses will multiply. If you're thinking about going to Vietnam, go now, before it becomes the next Thailand. Because when it does, we'll all be searching for the next Vietnam, and the cycle continues. Thanks for watching. If this helped you decide between Thailand and Vietnam, let me know in the comments. Bangkok or Saigon, Chiang Mai or Da Nang, Thailand or Vietnam. I'm reading every single comment. And if you're planning to move to Southeast Asia, subscribe. I have more comparison documentaries coming. Malaysia versus Thailand, Philippines versus Vietnam, Cambodia versus Laos. See you in the next one.